So I'm out here on the 5th hole in one of our fairway bunkers, and since we've been open now for about 4 weeks, one of the questions that has come up a little bit in discussing and talking with members is, you know, where should our rakes go in the bunkers, and also kind of the proper way to rake our bunkers now that we have this new sand. You'll see I have 2 rakes in the bunker. The one here on my closest to you, the one here is actually set up the way we would like you to have them set up in the bunkers. This one is kind of how we used to set them up in the bunkers. So you'll see now that the fairways are rolling a lot firmer and faster, we're getting more balls to run into bunkers. We want to make sure that you get a fair lie in the bunker and are set up for success. So you'll see if I roll a ball in where the old bunker used to be, the old rakes used to be, you'll see the ball just got caught up by the rake. If we do the same thing over here, you know, it rolls all the way in. That one didn't even get caught up by the rake. The main reason why we want to do that is if we're playing under the rules of golf, I've got to take this ball, this rake, and I've got to play that as it lies. So that's a pretty tough shot. Obviously on a downhill slope, you know, come in here, I got a downhill lie, not much green to work with. That's a pretty difficult shot. So we'd like to have the handle basically just on the outside of the bunker's edge. So all of our caddies have been trained on putting the rakes in the bunkers like this, and hopefully when you're out on the golf course you'll be able to do that as well, to basically eliminate all those unfair lies and get some of those awkward stances in our bunkers, which hopefully will be eliminated. The second question comes up is like, how should we rake them? Our bunkers now with the steep face sand have 2 inches on the face, so all the slopes will have 2 inches of sand, and in the base or the bottom floor we have 3 inches of sand. Tony's crew goes out, I think about twice a month, and checks and monitors the sand depth in all our bunkers. But if we rake them improperly, obviously that's going to change those sand depths. So I'm going to go in here and just hit a quick shot. You come in, you get a lot of that, digging your feet in the sand, hitting shots. After you hit a shot, you know, what you want to see is caddies will come out, and they've been instructed in this as well. When they're raking the sand in the bunkers, what we do not want to do is take the sand and pull it all up to the face, because now our faces will have more than 2 inches of sand, and what will happen then over time is the base will have less sand, the faces will have more. All that equates to more balls being hung up on the face, fluffier lies, balls burying, etc. So what we'd like to do is see all that sand kind of get pushed back in towards the floor of the bunker, smooth it out, and when the caddies do come up here, to kind of make sure they're always pushing away from the face, not pulling up the face, but pushing everything back into the floor. So, and then once they're done, obviously just put the handle back in again, just outside the bunker's edge for the next group. So hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight on why the rakes are where they are, and kind of what our expectations are for members and guests and our caddies in raking the bunkers. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.